Greetings and salutations. It is I, Serene Sai, and we are going to be doing something new. I know I'm a very late to the whole Master Duel hype and everything, but in my defense, what had happened was I was being an idiot. I couldn't figure out how exactly to get cards efficiently, and I didn't realize that. Put it this way. I didn't realize that when I go over here and I hit the left stick, I could actually see every card in the game. So when I was looking for specific cards for my deck, they weren't popping up because it was only showing the cards that I owned, and I was very lost at that. So we got the cards we needed, and my Harpie Lady deck is finally completed. This is kind of a standard deck that doesn't really rely too much on the base monsters because, ironically, Harpie Lady Sisters is probably one of the most underwhelming boss monsters in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! I know there are boss monsters that have a lower attack, but at the very least, they can actually do stuff. There's, like, for instance, the one that I can think of is the King of Skull Servants. I believe that's his name. He has question mark attack, so technically he has 0 attack, but he can easily get a lot of attack just by putting them in the graveyard. But anyway, we are going to be having a little bit of what I want to do, a ranked journey. I kind of want to prove that this deck can be valuable against the current meta, even if it's not really true. Because let's be real here, it's not really the greatest. So we're going to be hopping in the rank with this deck. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the video. And if you have any suggestions to make this deck better, please let me know. And let's get this video started. And here is our first opponent. We're battling someone by the name of Ra, and I'm going second. Like, in all honesty, I feel like this deck is definitely better to go second because I can easily brick if I go first. And I can't say that I bricked. If I get basically this card is probably one of the better cards in my deck because it's a pretty simple draw too. Harpie Lady's Sister is kind of the worst card to have in your hand, especially if you don't have an Elegant Egotist, because it's just useless. You can't get anything out of it, so it just kind of hurts. So right now my plan is to figure out what I'm going to do next turn. What are you doing over there? Alright, so you got that one. Alright, so that's only if it destroys a monster. That kind of sucks. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that draw power because I want to. He has something to stop this, though. So we'll see what he has. I have to assume it's an Ash Blossom, or he just has bad internet. I see that little Wi-Fi symbol up on the top, right? I don't know, I heard that is a possibility from playing on the Switch, it just has trouble connecting. But if I had to guess, anything he would have in his hand would be a hand trap, so we'll see. Please don't hand trap me. I just want to destroy your monster. Honestly, this field spell is kind of whack, to be honest. Yeah, Ash Blossom, get rid of it, that's fine. As long as it's not in your hand, I don't care. I drew the other one that I wanted, so I don't really care. And I'm going to draw because of it, so I don't care again. So I guess my question is, I don't think I'm going to activate that now. I'm going to the battle phase so I can at least do damage to them, and then I'm going to activate it. If things work out, I can actually get something out of it. At least some sort of protection. Give me 2. Yep. How many? I already got 2 in the graveyard now. It's probably not best, but I guess I might as well just have 2 on the field. Alright, that was my turn. That wasn't bad first turn. Well, yeah, that was that too, my first turn. Like, Ash Blossom can be good, but it's like, because it's one of the it only negates one time, alright? So you have to really be careful when you use it. He didn't know that I had another one in my hand, so he just assumed he stopped my entire combo, but I had plans. So what I could possibly use right now is the Harpie monster that I need. What is that? That has a lot of attack, sir. I don't like that. Wait, that's a Red Eyes monster? Wait, are you running Red Eyes or just Dragon? Because I know that was a dragon. Got me confuddled, sir. Alright, well, if that's not a mirror force, you might lose next round. I like my monsters to be alive, that's all. I don't even know what that does. It is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect and sent to the graveyard while this card is in your hand. Alright. We just gotta hope that that is not anything. He only has one card in his hand, and I'm sure it's not Ash Blossom. And, yeah, we just got the UR. Alright, so my question is, I could summon something fierce, so I just gotta read the card effect just to make sure. Alright. So, it's during each of my end phases, so it does not make sense, because, what, 20... 40, 60. I could technically kill him right now. Actually, no, I can wait because he can't attack it. He can't target it, right? I believe that's how it works. Effects can only be applied while this card can attack your opponent with. You cannot target any Harpie cards with effects or for attacks. Alright, well, let's just see if this is game. If it's not, I'll summon that because he only has one monster in his hand. And honestly, I never get a chance to pull that monster out, so why not? And I get an effect if I send Harpie Harpist to the graveyard, so. Put that right there, almost made a percent to put in my Link monster. But I almost never get to use this card, because it's kind of like a, should I use this or not? Let's go. This is a good first duel, to be honest. And I add that to my hand. Let's go. So, what are you going to do? You got one draw, and it does not look like you're gonna be drawing anything you need. Wait, how many cards do you have in your deck, my guy? Oh. You were not getting anything. You need draw power if you're gonna run a big deck like that. Even so, this is probably a good time where you have something like Max C. Alright, let's see if that does anything. If not, I technically win. Oh, he surrendered. Alright. Well, that was a good first duel. The Harpie Lady deck isn't like anything too special. It just more or less relies on me getting the cards that I need. But I suppose that can be said about any deck. But I feel bad because I'm sure that this guy was not trying to run a deck like that. But I feel like that was a pretty short match, so let's do maybe, depending on how long the next match is, let's do one or two more. And we rank up to silver. I got knocked out of silver. Okay. And our next duel is featuring Lucky Senpai, and he plays on Xbox. And I'm going second. That is never a good sign to me when it's not very often that people allow you to just go second. So let's see, how many cards do you have? Your deck looks like it has a lot of cards too. 35, what about me? Okay, so we have the same amount. Ooh, I have to get a dope hand. This is a perfect hand. What's your running? Are you running Blue Eyes? Alright, well let's see if you stop this. There's a chance that you won't, because there's no real reason for you to. Actually, no, I can't even do that yet. Alright, so I think what I want to do, just to get the most out of it, I'm gonna summon 3 monsters. And he is not gonna be able to, he can't stop me. Oh lord. I mean, he might, but I saw no effect on his side, so we're just gonna get rid of that. Let us, yeah, let's get this, why not? What her effect allows me to do is to get a spell card, any Harpie spell card, to my hand. I'm actually going to bring this instead of what I was going to. Because what this spell card allows me to do, it allows me to, whenever Harpie is destroyed, I can summon another one. Then I'm going to summon Harpie Lady's sister. Let's go. Activate a Harpie's Hunting Ground to destroy that spell card. Probably the worst part about this deck is that you just gotta be super careful, because Harpie's hunting ground affects your cards too, and Harpie actually introduced support in order so that you can benefit from your cards getting destroyed. And what was that? Scrap? Damn, you were really hoping I wouldn't attack you. Alright. And I'd say we make the most out of this. Why not? I can't get over there. Anyway. I guess no, I want to save you. So I'll just call Castell, get the most damage out of it. And now, with Castell, we can put that monster out of the place that it is in and attack directly for a decent chunk of damage. And he had nothing to stop that. That is not cool for him. Alright, I hope he gets something next turn. Can I get this back? Let's go. Honestly, weirdly enough, I have Harpie Channeler at 2. I think it's mostly because I feel like Harpie Harvest is just a better card to have, because it's just easier to put in the graveyard with how I built this deck. Alright, and he put it in defense position, so let's see what it is. That wasn't smart. I'm just gonna summon another Harpie. Question is, how do I want to do that? I'm wondering what that is, because I'm assuming he was betting on that Scrap Iron Scarecrow to help him out a little bit. Okay, that is great. So even if he has something like Torrential Tribute, I'm fine. But it does not look like he does, and I feel bad for him. Alright, what is this little card right here? Starlight Row, when effect is activated, that would destroy 2 or more cards. Damn, that could have done something, but it did not, unfortunately. Lightning Shidori, and that's just gonna end the duel. So whatever this was, it's going back on top of your deck. When this card is linked or summoned, I can return any set card to the top of the deck. GG, my guy. Harpie Lady Supreme. Let's go. I feel bad because he obviously had no protection in his hand, so he couldn't do anything. That sucked. But GG to you. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I feel bad. End of the day, though, that just proves you need some sort of protection. Otherwise, you're just going to be ran over like I just did. But anyway, this is probably going to be the final duel, so hopefully it's a short one. If not, I'll probably cut one of the first 2 matches, but let's go to the next one. And last duel possibly is going to be Cutie Nakano, and I am going second again. So far, it's funny. I put 2 cards in my deck, which is Icarus Attack, which allows me to tribute a Winged Beast monster to destroy 2 cards on the field. I put 2 of those in the deck, and I still haven't run into them. Because before, I thought I had them in the deck already, but I didn't. I was like, oh. Alright, this boss monster is stupid. You see right at the bottom here, if I summon this on the field, he can't set any cards. And he's running Lyrilisk, so there is a good chance this will probably be the first one that I lose, but we'll see. Is this continuous? No. I have Harpie's Feather Duster first turn though, so that is a good sign. Not to mention I also have Hysteric Sign. So, depending on what I get this turn can shape the entire duel, but having Harpie's Feather Duster first turn is gold. I tried building this deck because I just liked the card art. I just thought it was just adorable, and they were just interesting monsters because they're all weak. So it's just kind of interesting to see how they function, but I also am stupid and don't know how to use cards, so I'm gonna stick to my Harpie Ladies because I just feel like this archetype just got hella disrespected. Alright, so you have to have something in your hand to protect yourself. This is just bad if you don't. On to the next one. Alright, and hopefully the final duel is going to be up against Shirokami. He's deciding if I go first or second, so we've been able to go second every single time, so let's see, and we're going first. Alright, we'll see what I can do first turn. Ideal would have Harpie Channeler with something I can send to the graveyard due to its effect. This ain't a bad hand, to be honest. Sad part is, I can't even summon you. That's not exactly true, but it's not true. Alright. Activate Hysteric Sign. Because the sad part is, I really want to use her effect, but I can't special summon her. Her effect would allow me to bring 2 of Harpie Ladies to the field, so right now, I'll just stack my field up right now. Alright, bring Harpie Lady's sister. I'm actually bring one, no, probably, no, I'll bring the one, yeah, I'll bring that one, just in case I get my draw card. I don't have to weaken my field. Activate your effect. This is actually a pretty good first turn, because I can send Harpie Harpist to the graveyard if I really want to. Which I'm trying to see, is that the right move? Alright, yeah, I'll do that. Never really get a chance to use this card, so put it face up. And then I get it back next turn. So in the phase, I get 2 cards. I'm gonna get Channeler, and then I'm gonna get my yes, go. That was a good first turn. Cause now I can summon. Now I'm a lot more confident now. As any kind of effect he activates, I can just return a monster. Okay, what is that? I saw that before. Is that a Blue Eyes card? No. That's a ritual card. You're not trying to summon Chaos Max Dragon. I hope not. That would be quite terrifying. I don't think I can target that. Hey, bro. Hey, bud. Hey. Oh, can I negate that? I don't think I can. When a trailer trap card is back, you can target one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. That doesn't help me at all in the slightest. Alright, so he definitely just summoned Chaos Dragons. And I can't even target it, which sucks the most. Apologies if you heard the low battery. Sometimes things just be dying. We just summoned 2? And that's Chaos Max Dragon. Okay, well, oh. I had a pretty good turn, but that's... I'm not gonna lie, that's some bull. That's some bull. What? Well, video over, I guess. I kind of... What? Look, Blue Eyes is just like the fact that they have a monster that you can just turn your opponent, like that is insane. It's already bad enough Chaos Max Dragon literally just does double piercing damage for no reason, by the way. But all in all, I think I got to show off what my Harpie Lady deck can do. Obviously, despite me having that good first turn, I did not have any kind of protection. What would have saved me there would probably have been a Blazing Mirror Force, because then he would not have been able to, well, for one, he had nothing to counter it, and he, I believe Blazing doesn't target, it just goes like after every attacking monster, so it's not like targeting specific monsters. And while it says it can't be destroyed by card effects, again, that might have saved him, but I'm not too familiar with how cards like that work. But at the end of the day, this is exactly why I want to use this Harpie deck. I feel as though out of all the original archetypes, Dark Magician, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, you know, all those archetypes, the Egyptian God cards, they've all gained outstanding support to allow them to actually show what they're worth, and Harpie Lady has not. Like, sure, the support that they've gained has helped them in the right direction, but they're still standalone, not good by themselves. The new monster, for instance, that synchro monster, the link monster, there's almost no reason to really use it because it more or less hinders you, and it's like an iffy situation. But regardless, I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 21 minutes, possibly less because I'm going to edit around it. But hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm definitely going to do more of this because, again, I want to get up to at least platinum if that's a level with this deck, because Harpie Ladies are something that I've always liked and built my decks around ever since I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So hope you all enjoy this rank journey with me, and expect more Legends Arceus coming soon as well. I know I'm late to the whole Master Duel thing, but if you enjoy, please leave a like, give me suggestions if you have any, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.